What's good everyone, it's your boy SONICSTA back at it again with another video. In today's video, I want to talk about a few Mario and Sonic crossover ideas I had. In a previous video, I discussed the potential of a Mario and Sonic platforming game, and I realized after making it that perhaps I should probably talk about all sorts of different types of Mario and Sonic games that could potentially be released. Both franchises have dabbled and succeeded in different types of gaming genres, and well, I figured it'd be pretty cool if we can just combine those two and see what works and what doesn't. So without any further introduction, let's get right into the video. So the first idea that I had was a kart racing game. Now, my idea spawned from the Mario Kart series as well as the Sonic and Sega All-Stars racing games. Both franchises have done really well with racing games before, with Mario Kart being one of the best gaming franchises of all time, and Sonic and Sega All-Stars contesting this title. Considering the fact that these two characters have done so well in racing games before, it'd be really cool to just see them combine together and create something completely new. Not to mention, it would be really cool to see Sonic characters and Mario characters racing in each other's worlds, just trying to compete to see who would get first place. And crazy enough, this idea almost happened because Mario was almost in the first Sonic and Sega All-Stars racing game. However, the reason that this did not happen is because the producers of the game said that everything is a possibility. It definitely was discussed way early on in development, but the fact that we already have a whole separate Mario and Sonic series, well, frankly, we didn't want to cross-contaminate them. So this wouldn't exactly be a Mario and Sonic crossover racing game, but even still, having Mario inside of this Sonic racing game along with many other Sega characters would have been really cool. Not to mention, this was discussed on way early in development, so there was a big chance we could have seen some sort of Mario and Sonic crossover game outside of the Olympics. However, this interview was conducted over 10 years ago, meaning that our chances of this actually happening are kind of slim, but that does not make it any less fun to talk about. The next game idea I had in mind was a party game. Mario has a plethora of party games, and Sonic only has one of them, Sonic Shuffle. Unfortunately for me, my Sonic Shuffle knowledge is very limited considering I haven't played the game, but I've played a lot of the Mario Party games. Mario Party is a lot of fun, especially when playing with many people. With cool characters, fun minigames, and sometimes even offering up a cool little story, Mario Party seems to strive in just about every single outing. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, sometimes they do have their little missteps, but even still, the games generally tend to be very fun. Having some sort of Mario and Sonic spin-off party game would be a really fun idea considering that they can do so much more with it. Mario Party minigames tend to be pretty random considering that they don't focus highly on Mario's world. But with Sonic there, I think they could really do a lot with it considering that Sonic has so many cool characters and so many cool ideas that they could just use all sorts of those and just put that in the game. Not to mention, Mario and Sonic characters seem to mesh really well together, and we've already kind of seen this idea done before. In the series Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, it's mostly all about the Olympic Games. However, if you play the Dream events, those are really functioned around their worlds and all sorts of other fun little mini games. Basically what I'm saying is, a Mario and Sonic party game could be just a bunch of the Dream events combined to make it into one entirely huge game. Whether you like or dislike the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games series, the best part everyone seems to agree on is the Dream events. Having a game centered around the Dream events would just be a really cool and unique idea. It's really a shame we have such a limited number of them in the new Mario and Sonic Olympic Games, but either way, let's move on to my next game idea. So much like the Olympics, my next idea was a Mario and Sonic sports game. However, unlike the Olympics, I was thinking that they'd either pick one sport to focus on or just a couple of sports to focus on. One of my personal favorite Mario sports games is Mario Sports Mix. That game focused on 4 different sports: basketball, volleyball, dodgeball, and hockey. Now this would be a pretty cool direction to go into because Sonic has been depicted in a bunch of promotional art with him playing sports, but yet we don't have a Sonic sports game. Of course, we have Sonic and Sega Tennis as well as those Sonic McDonald's toy things, but that's the extent of what we have. It would be really cool to see Mario and Sonic play each other in a game of basketball or tennis or almost any other sport. Personally, I would prefer them to go in the direction of playing only one sport because if you play only one, the main focus is that exact sport. My problem with the Olympic Games is it does so much, and yes, it has variety, but even still, it doesn't focus on necessarily one thing in particular. The selling point for the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games series is that Mario and Sonic are in it. They're not necessarily being sold because it's the Olympic Games. I honestly don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't buy this series if it wasn't because of Mario and Sonic. Nevertheless, the Olympic Games series focuses on too much at one time. However, if you were to have one game focus on one thing, then I believe that a Mario and Sonic game could be crafted correctly. Again, not saying the Olympics does a bad job, however, it just would be done better if they had one focus. My next idea was something that Mario and Sonic both have never even done before, but it is one of my favorite genre of video games, and I was thinking that perhaps a Mario and Sonic game would be really cool if it were a Dynasty Warriors type crossover. Now this idea tends to be my favorite right behind a platforming game because, well, there is a story involved in the Dynasty Warriors games as well as just hack and slash fighting. I would love to see Mario and Sonic fight together against Bowser and Eggman, destroying all sorts of Goombas and Eggman robots. Dynasty Warriors games also tend to have a lot of playable characters, so we can also see the likes of Bowser and Eggman as well as many other characters be playable as well. Like I said before, if there was absolutely no chance of a Mario and Sonic platforming game ever getting released, I would be perfectly fine with this idea. This would offer a lot for fans of both series, perhaps even more than a platforming game could offer. We would be able to explore and play in both of these universes as well as play as characters that we may not have seen in a very long time. Fan favorites like Cream the Rabbit can show up again and be playable. Not to mention, we get to see all sorts of different sides of each and every single character. We could definitely see multiple different customization options for items or costumes, as well as like attacks and stuff like that. Not only that, but unlike a platformer, this game could easily be multiplayer. Since it's a hack and slash and kind of open world, you don't have to keep up with the other player, you can kind of do your own thing. So this game would easily be multiplayer. And the last idea that I came up with is some sort of RPG game. Now I imagine it playing sort of similar to the Mario and Luigi RPG games, but still having Sonic characters in it. Now this is not my favorite type of gameplay formula because I'm not a huge RPG player, but even still I could definitely see this working. And this could be pretty cool too because there'd be a story, multiple playable characters, and a huge world to explore. But with that being said, those are my 5 Mario and Sonic crossover ideas. What do you guys have to say? Do you guys like one idea over the others, or do you guys have your own different ideas? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you again so much for watching, and also if you want to see more Mario videos, please let me know down below. And this is your boy SONICSTA, signing out. Thanks again so much for watching. Peace.
Why are you playing that trash?